1916. First World War. We are in London. Times are hard for the fighters in the front, enduring terrible hardships. The bullet wounds, the mud, the cold, and the psychological trauma triggered by the sight of seeing friends being killed. Civilians are going through changes too. Wondering if you will be able to eat this week. The crippling anxiety of hiding from the bombings and missing your loved ones and not knowing when and if they will return. This is the story of 4 women who endured these times of war.
Here you go, honey.
Thank you. Thank you.
Josie, is that you?
Hi, Liz. How are you?
I'm good, how about you? You got some bread? How long did you wait for it?
I think I've waited the whole day, but now I will finally be able to feed my family. With that, I can hold like 1 week or so. I'm so relieved.
How's your family?
Well, they are weak, they're sad, they're hungry, and
Terrible.
just yesterday my neighbor's son died of hunger, and he was my son's friend, and so
Sorry.
it's just too difficult. I mean, the government isn't doing anything for us. I mean, it's normal that we help in the war effort, but do we really have to sacrifice ourselves? Do we really have to die so that this stupid war can go on?
I can't take it anymore either. I'm so hungry all the time.
And I mean, do the governments sacrifice themselves too? I mean, they dragged us into this war.
Yes.
They have to do an effort. I mean, the soldiers in France are fighting so hard, and we are dying slowly of hunger or
starving.
poverty. Yeah, and the government, I feel like they're just above us, and they are
Not doing
manipulating.
anything, yeah?
And I mean, that's really too much.
Can I have a little piece?
Oh yes, of course.
Last bread!
Go, go, go.
Scandalous, isn't it? I mean, trying to make us eat less bread to win the war. It's atrocious.
But of course, it tells us to eat less bread because it could help the fleet, you know. Of course, we can be useful.
I don't agree. I think all this is lies. Propaganda is trying to twist our minds to believe that we're going to help win this war. That's useless too. We should be friends with the Germans.
Friends with the Germans?
Yes.
They bomb us? Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my God, the Germans. They bomb us all the time. If I were in front of the German, I would kill him before he kills my family.
Kill a German. They have families. They have friends.
And
they
we have
love people.
to.
They're humans.
But we have to, and we gotta do something in the war because we can't be soldiers, but we can be as useful as them by eating less bread.
No, look, this bread is huge in the poster. It's trying to make us think that it's as important as all the weapons that you're building and are useless. I'm keeping my bread and my humanity. Goodbye.
Hi Susan, how are you?
Hi Mary, how are you? I heard that Patrick was sent to the battlefield.
Well, I'm trying to hold on, but it's been difficult.
What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm going to the factory to help my country build weapons.
But do you know that you're ruining your health?
Well, I know, but I want to feel useful. I want to be a part of something in this war.
Yes, but it is not our war. Civilians are suffering the war which is not ours.
Yes, I know, but I don't want my husband to be the only one to sacrifice himself in this war. I want to be useful to the country and to my children.
What about if we lose the war? You would have done this for nothing.
I'm ready to take that risk because it's we have to do something. You know, we can't ignore the war. It's here, and we have to fight back.
But did you see women and children dying because of German bombings? We can't continue like that.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I want to be able to fight back. I want to do something to revenge those deaths, and I want to be useful. You have to be useful also because of your sister.
Yes, but my sister it wasn't her choice to go to the battlefield. She was forced to do that.
Dear Susan, I didn't know it was gonna be that tough. Everything is hectic here, and terrifying pictures that I won't forget are anchored in my memory. Being a nurse on the front line is a nightmare that I share with wounded soldiers who have seen their lives destroyed by that cruel war. Blood and fear are the only things we know in that place full of suffering in the north of France. Every day, thousands of innocent men are killed by the enemy, and I can't do anything to change this. The only thing I can do is try to save them where they are brought to me, destroyed physically and mentally, but I can't possibly save them all. There are too many of them and wait, I have to leave. Emergency on the front. Susan's dead. Macy's dead. She has been hit by a piece of shell. I tried to save her. I tried to heal her. And I thought she was going to be okay when she was hit by fever. I was by her side, holding her hand, wiping the sweat off her lovely face. And I saw her slowly go away. I love you. You mean everything to me.